Golf is a game of feel. What do we feel it with? Well, it's our only connection to the club. It's our hands. So we want to have as much feel in our hands as we can. Now, we hear this on telecasts and things where everyone says, oh, he's got great hands and things like that. But what we want to really do is if we want feel in our hands, we want to control that ball. We need to have that feel all the way to the finish. You can see this in great players such as George Knutson, finishing there, feeling the hands, feeling that club, getting to the finish of his swing with all the feel still intact, and then just admiring the result. So I've done this with a lot of my players, my students, with my instruction, and I ask them, when you hit the ball, what do you feel in your hands? If we could give them a mark out of 10, what would you feel the strength or the feel that you have? And most of them will say somewhere near a 7 or an 8, 6, somewhere in that range. No one's ever a 10, and when you hit, you're never a 2, because as in anything, if I were to punch someone, I would automatically increase my tension level to punch someone. And it's the same when we hit a golf ball. When we're swinging, we don't really want to start off light. We hear light, we hear soft. But the truth is, if I'm a 1 or a 2 at address, I am tensing up to hit the ball. And I'm going to increase that from a 2 to a 5 or a 6. And that's just another timing aspect of the golf swing that I don't need to deal with. So when a person finds out what their impact pressure feels like, to me that was pretty strong. I would nearly give that an 8 out of 10. Feeling the pressure of the hit in my hands. So what did I do to get that? Well, if I'm going to feel an 8 at impact, I don't want to be a 2 or a 3 at address, because that means I'm increasing. And then of course I don't want to 2, 4, 7, 5. I don't want to change my grip pressure throughout. Again, it's timing that we don't need to deal with. So at address, I don't look tense, I don't look tight, because my arms are still relaxed. I've got a freedom in my arms and I've got a freedom in my wrists, which is what the waggle is. But my grip itself, my fingers, they're somewhere in the 7 to 8 range at address, because I don't want that to change. I want to go 7, 7, 7, 7. 7. I still want to feel it all the way. Then I'm going to have the ultimate control of the ball, because I'm not changing my pressures. I'm keeping it constant. I'm not going through a whole different range of pressures in my hands. My hands just hold the club. That's it. So the less I have to change them, the more feel I'm going to have, because I'm keeping it constant. I'm feeling it right throughout the swing. So I can change my whole ball flight. I'll do a low one here. Out there. Firm. Finished low with my hands. Ball dropped 3/4 of its trajectory. Let's hit a high one. All I'm going to do here is still feel the same pressure throughout, and feel that pressure in my hands. Get up to the finish. Way out ahead. Get that pressure. Keep the feel. And that's gone twice as high as my normal 6-iron. And it's all to do with the feel I have. Sure, my body's reacting to it. I didn't really change my setup for either of them. I changed my intention out here. One I finished low, one I finished high. But I didn't change my grip pressure throughout. So my feel was constant. And when you do that, you're not bringing an unwanted timing aspect into your golf game. You're keeping the feel in your hands, right from there up to here, through the hit, and right up to the finish.